Please subscribe to Face TV Africa and turn the notification on. Face TV Africa, ẹ jọ̀ọ́, subscribe, hete.
Face TV was Swoby.
Asuu holds crucial meeting over 12-week strike. Members of the National Executive Council of Academic Staff Union of Universities held a crucial meeting in Abuja over the 12-week strike. A member of Asuu, NEC, told our correspondent that the strike may be extended. We are still meeting, but from the reports given so far, we have no reason to suspend the strike. The federal government is not serious, the NEC member said. They had reported that Asuu had on February 14 commenced a warning strike to press home some demands. The lecturers asked the government to implement the Memorandum of Action signed in December 2020 on funding for the revitalization of public universities. Other demands are end academic allowances, renegotiation of the 2009 agreement, and the deployment of the university transparency and accountability solution, among others. Meanwhile, the Minister of Labour and Employment, Dr. Prince Ngige, had on Friday stated that the federal government and Asuu would resume negotiation this week. Ngige noted that the multiple industrial disputes in the education sector could have been averted if the unions in the education sector took advantage of his open door policy like the health unions. He said, "We don't have to cry over spilt milk. Let us look at your issues to see the ones we can handle immediately, the ones we can do in the medium term, and the ones we can do in long term. There are certain ones that are over and above me, that are not in my hands to do. My job is to prepare an agreement after conciliation on what you have agreed with your employers. The Federal Ministry of Education puts timelines and monitor them to see whether the result will be there," he said.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Oluwafemi Daud, reporting live for Punch newspaper. We are live at the Unilag gate here in Lagos State, where students are protesting the 12 weeks long Asuu strike. So we just learned now that Asuu has just extended the strike by another 12 weeks. We've spoken to a number of students earlier. One of them in particular said he has witnessed 3 strikes since he gained admission into Unilag. One lasted for 9 months, another 13 weeks, and just now this one has lasted for another 12 weeks. One of the representatives of the students earlier told us that this is just a warning strike and they are threatening to shut down all routes.
The rulers of this country, they do not want reality. They have not in connection with the poor. They do not understand what the masses are going through. And you can tell from how they were fast, how they were quick to resolve the problems of Nigeria. They were very quick because they will need to fly abroad. But when it concerns public education, for 85 days, they did not communicate anything without plus 12 weeks. No meeting, nothing. And that is the reason why Asuu has now met, the NEC of Asuu has met and has extended the strike by 12 weeks. So, comrades, we are in for a long drawn battle. Yes. We are in for a long drawn battle. Yes. This is just the beginning. What we have done today is a warning protest. Yes. What we have done today is the beginning of our protest. Are you playing with love? The Labour Minister also has paid the 100 million naira immoral sum of the APC. Adamu. Is that Adamu? Moving everywhere.
Social law under the 3 months.
Sorry?
Also, they are the 3 months.
Of course. We made it. For
3 months. Bye.
Yes.
Bye.
Except that the fact that he just finished Ramadan.
But
so
then,
if Ramadan did not fast, they will not negotiate with us.
They are going to resume.
but then let us educate the public on the issues, because there is this blackmail by the federal government that there is no money. You know, they will always tell you that there is no money to settle Asuu. There is no money for education. There is no money for health.
No money for us
But
yet to give Afghanistan 1 million doses.
Let us go into the constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. However moribund that constitution is, there is a part in that constitution that talks about education being free from primary level to secondary level. Yes. And healthcare, talks about stipend for unemployed, talks about stipend from disabled and all of that. But then there is a clause. There is a clause to it. The clause is that after when practicable. So law students will understand what I'm talking about. They will tell you that certain aspects, that section, sorry comrade, please let me do this. So they will tell you that these things can be possible when it is practicable. But our question to them, as young people of this country, is that why is it that it is always practicable to pay senators 13.5 million naira monthly as salary? This is a senator who most likely or probably has not been to a university before. Many of them will go to the National Assembly. They go to the National Assembly to sleep. Yet every month they go.
We just noticed in the background that men of the
this was a figure that was made known by a senator.
Secret Service have arrived. We'll be watching what they are about to do.
In Nigerian University. Let us listen carefully.
We also have men of the Nigerian police force on ground, fully armed.
A professor in Nigerian University receives 416,000 naira monthly. That your professor? Yes.
Okay, in the background, what I can see them doing, they are condoning of the entrance of the university with their vehicles.
That is, you must have worked as a professor for 10 years. You can verify this. 10 years, a professor at bar. That is what it's called. The highest professor in Nigeria, professor at bar, must have worked for 10 to 15 years to earn a paltry sum of 416,000 naira monthly. So when you go ahead to say Asuu is fighting for the I ask you, isn't a worker worthy of his wages? These are professors who teach us in those overcrowded classrooms. These professors will be sweating in the class. Some of them even don't have chairs in their offices. Many of these professors don't have offices. They sleep in cubicles. They don't have offices. No, let me even come down to those who are doing masters and all of that. Those ones even hang around. Those master students who teach sometimes for little courses like that. They hang around. At the University of a particular lecturer said his car is his office. You know all of these things. We are in this together. Yes. Many of these lecturers, the living and learning condition is just so poor. So it is my admonition to Nigerian students that we should not always wait for Asuu. Asuu strike should not always be the catalyst for us before we come out. We are the direct victims of this underfunding. Yes. We are the ones who sleep in bedboard infested hostels. Yes. We are the ones who stay in those overcrowded lecture theaters. We are the ones whose time is big. That is what I get 10 years ago. The ambition, but you see, these guys are declaring their ambition left, right, center. But the ambition of Nigerian students to become doctors, engineers, to become lawyers, have been made to drop. So Nigerian students, this is a fight to finish. In fact, on the final analysis is a fight to overhaul education system totally. Recently, UK did not enlist Nigerian universities as part of the university that will receive the high potential visa. And I ask, people are saying it's discriminatory. What's discriminatory about it? Is this how we can rank globally? When you spend 1 month in class, 3 months on the streets like this.
I don't forget everything where I learn.
You don't forget everything where you learn.
I don't forget.
So when we are going back to class, it is just to read, cram, pass, and down.
No time.
The lecturer too will tell you. The lecturer too will tell you that see this particular thing just read, pass. I've been in a laboratory before at this University of Lagos Civil Engineering Lab, and the technician was telling us that don't waste your time on this machine. This machine cannot give you readings. The last time this machine worked well was in 1985. I'm saying this for anybody who graduated in 2017. They can civil engineering lab here. They said this. The technician said just take the readings, plot your graph, and this thing cannot work. Many of our laboratories lack equipment. This is the truth. So we should not be under that illusion that, or the propaganda that the federal government is pushing, that they don't have money. Where do they get the money for constituency allowance, for security votes, that many of them steal, that they don't even secure, they don't secure anybody? Where do they get the money that they allocate for refreshment at the national? Have you ever seen a senator? I want to wait for that day. That senators in this country will go on strike. That senators, lawmakers, they will go on strike and say, they've not been paid. And they will say, we've not been paid. Because always they will tell you that there's no money. There's no money in government. But you are spending 100 million naira to go into that government where there is no money. How does this sound?
They are cleaning themselves.
100 million naira to go into a government that there is no money. So what's happening? You are spending 100 million naira for 4 for an office. 100 million naira for an office where you will be paid 56 million for 4 years. If you are a president in this country, your salary for 4 years is 56 million naira for 4 good years. But you are spending 100 million naira to buy a form. It's just like a recruiter telling you, maybe when you graduate, that you have to pay 100 million to join, to come for interview, not to get the job. Come for interview. That they can even screen you out.
It's not even guaranteed.
It's not guaranteed. That is where the whole thing is going to. So we are clear on these issues, and we are asking the federal government to sit immediately with us, or else this is just the what beginning. This is the warning protest. What the beginning. Oh my class, oh my class, oh my class, oh my class, oh my class. Where shall I see my class? Where shall I see my lecturer? I will never forget my class. Oh my class, oh my class, oh my class, oh my class. I'm a caller. Where shall I see my lecturer? I will never forget my class.
All these people, they're both travelers.
Okay, so you just heard from the representative of the students, a popular activist. Let's hear from others. We are tired of staying at home. We miss our lecturers and Asuu. Just heard another student say he was meant to have graduated in 2017. But he's still here.
A program of 4 years, metamorphosing into 6 or 7 years. That is grossly unfair. They are denying us our rights. We demand that the government should sit with us as soon as possible and give them a listening ear to their demands. Let them come out together and iron out issues on their own. And then we are making this message to the government. The youth are now interested in politics. We are going to take this movement now into voters card collection. We are going to lean towards any candidate who can assure us that they will have the interest of the students at heart. And those are the people we are going to work with. Thank you so much.
Mind your language, please.
The truth is that we don't really care if the government send our children abroad. It's their money. Nobody can dispute that. But our own concern is, as long as Nigeria is concerned and the digital education that we're enjoying is concerned, We are asking them for our rights. This is not a privilege. We are asking them for our rights to a good education, a solid education, and a solid foundation. For crying out loud, these people are buying for 100 million naira. Even the Minister of Education too, just let him go and get his own form. Please and please and please, we are begging you, bring back our teachers, bring back our lecturers. They need to go back to their classrooms. We need to go back to our classrooms. Our ID cards are no more valid anymore. We need to end strike. End that strike, please.
As you can see, my banner is that employment comes with what age limit in Nigeria now. You can't expect a student who is 18 years old and expected to graduate at the age of 22. That's 4 years course. Age of 18 entry school, graduate at the age of 22. Now, because of this strike, it will allow us to use like 26, 27 years in school. Why? And after we are done with our academic, we want to go and apply for a job. They tell us that we can't apply for a job because of what? Because you are above 25. Above 26, which is wrong, and you cause all this. They are very wicked. If they don't end this strike, they are going to block all roads. Because consider the food sellers, the traders in school, that they are selling biscuits and drinks to feed their children at home. And they are on strike. So they are killing us. When Oseko said that you don't kill them, you kill us. That's what they don't do. They can't care what I said. They can't care what you want this strike to end today. If it's not ending today, we are going to block all streets, block all roads. There are nobody will pass. Don't go to work. Ministers don't go to work at all.
Please subscribe to FaceTV Africa and turn the notification on. FaceTV Africa, subscribe.
Face TV was Swoby.